In this video, we'll go through the profile photo. So as the name suggests, it should be a photo of your profile. So let's have a quick look what should or should not be on your profile photo. First, I wanted to show you my example on the left. So you can see it's a photo of me where you can see my face from close distance, right? I have a smiling, approaching pose, right? So it basically invites you to click, right, and get to know me a little bit better. We're going to go into the details in a moment, but first I wanted to show you a few examples of what you should not have on your profile photo, because it's not going to help you build your personal brand on Facebook. So definitely a big no-no is to leave your Facebook profile empty, right? We know that from our parents, don't talk to strangers, and that's definitely a stranger, right? Second thing is you don't want to have any products or random pictures of your profile photo, because that's not building any connection, right? There are other places where you can put your logo or product, maybe the cover photo or in your timeline, but this profile photo is definitely a place to put your face, right? Now, you also don't want to put yourself in a shade, or like don't want to be too far from on your photo, because that's very difficult to actually see who that person is, right? So even though you might have a nice pose or nice colors, I can't really know who I'm talking to over here, right? Now, the second thing is you also don't really want to have any animated pictures over here, or um, um, like cartoons kind of stuff, because that will also not help you build connections, right? We build connections with real people and not cartoons, right? So that's might be nice looking, might be cute, but it's more important that people will have this first impression that of you as a nice person, that they possibly want to know a little bit better, right? So next thing is you don't want to have groups on your profile photo, because that's obviously confusing. If I don't know you, if I haven't met you before, I will be having a hard time to figure out which one of these gentlemen is you, right? So that's cool if you want to show yourself uh, in a professional environment, but it has to be very clear on the picture which person is actually you, right? So make sure that that your photo is showing that. And finally, it's also not a place to show your logo, right, or show your titles, your headlines. There are other places where you can do that. And here we have a really easy way to build this first connection, right? And people are building connections because they look at your face and they look in your eyes, right? And they have this first impression of you. Remember, the face says the million words. And there's a reason why a lot of mobile applications right now is learning how to recognize faces on pictures, right? And there's a million things that you can do with that face, right? So now let's have a look. What makes a great cover photo? Okay, and those informations are my observations from by just modeling the mentors, but also from my notes from the courses that I was going through. So make sure that you have a clear photo showing your face, right? Secondly, you want to have an approachable and friendly look on that photo. If you can show a social proof of or credibility, you can do that. But by, for example, showing yourself in a professional outfit, right? If you're a lawyer, maybe you want to wear a tuxedo. If you're a kindergarten teacher, maybe you want to go and be on that photo in your like a nice colorful t-shirt, right? And so on and so on. So you can actually use some elements of the background or your clothing to show that social proof of or credibility. It goes a little bit more together with point number 4, background aligned with lifestyle. So for example, if you want to show people what you do, maybe you're a painter, right? You can have some props, or you can have your picture at the back behind your face, or maybe if you're working from your computer, right? If you're freelance, maybe you want to be there on the picture with your computer, right? So these extra elements showing your lifestyle might actually connect with your audience a little bit better, right? Then obviously you want to have a recent photo and a real photo, okay? So make sure that you're updating your photo every once in a while, and people are actually looking at you, and there will not there won't be a big difference between what you're posting on your timeline and what they see on your profile photo. And then finally, the last very important thing is have a link in the description, right? I will show you later on how to put that link there and what it really does. Okay, so here is few examples of great inviting profile photos. The first top line over here is a line of mentors, of models, right? And the second line, few of our knowledge hackers. So we have Brendan Bouchard over here, a really nice smiling face, right? Inviting, inviting personality. You have Les Brown in the middle, right? A motivational speaker in his professional tuxedo, right? Like suit, and also smiling, right? Some very inviting, clear background, right? Because he wants to show the simplicity over here. And then you have Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson, like showing like a little bit bigger silhouette over here. He is a wrestler, right? So he's sitting in this like cool loose pose, right? He's also smiling, and you can see the knowledge hackers over here modeling these people from the top, right? So we have Liana showing herself in there on the beach, right, with her hat, right? Just sort of like loose person, very free spirit, right? Then you have Mary, right? Mary is a financial advisor, so obviously she's properly dressed, right? And finally, you have Vince over here. Vince is a martial artist, right? Fitness coach, and so even though he doesn't show his a very smiling face over here, but it's deliberately because he is like looking to connect with the community of other martial artists who just likes to be tough, right? So definitely, definitely a good photo that will invite the right people. And that's basics. That all the basics when it comes to profile photo. There is one extra feature that you can do. So you already know how to use Canva because we've been using Canva for other designs. If you want to create a nice background for your profile photo, you can do that in Canva. But you can also use a feature that Facebook is providing. So when you click on your photo, you actually have this an option to update the photo, right? And right next to it, you can add a frame. Now, adding a frame might be a really cool thing to do because it can help you connect with a certain niche, with a certain group of people, or show your values, so show your stand on something. So you can see Camille over here is showing her stand on COVID-19, right? And that's actually also helping her with connecting with the people who also have the same values, right? So you can use that. And now I wanted to show you really quickly on Facebook how that works. Okay, so this is my Facebook profile page, and I wanted to show you how you actually add the link in the description. So if I click at my photo over here, my profile photo, the Facebook will ask me if I want to update it or view profile photo. If I'm going to view my profile photo, it shows the full photo over here. And on the right side, you have a chance to put your description. So say a few words about you, what you're doing, how you're helping people that you're looking for, and obviously give them a chance to follow you to the next step or how they can interact with you. So I'm inviting them to my group. You can invite them to interact with you on your website or other places, maybe Instagram, other social media. So all you have to do is pretty much click this button over here, and you can add some text. So when people will actually click on your profile photo, they will see that